The vision of a goat and a ram, revealed by God to the prophet Daniel around 553 BC, foretold key events in world history. Today, this prophecy is being seen from a new perspective, offering insights into the unfolding dynamics of world politics and the end times. This video provides an introduction to a spirit led interpretation of Daniel's vision, demonstrating its profound connection to modern political systems and the ongoing struggle between democracy and authoritarianism. The vision of the ram. In the third year of the reign of King Belshazzar, a vision appeared to me, Daniel, after the one that appeared to me the first time. I saw in the vision, and it so happened while I was looking that I was in Shushan, the citadel, which is in the province of Elam. And I saw in the vision that I was by the river Ulai. Then I lifted my eyes and saw, and there, standing beside the river, was a ram which had two horns, and the two horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher one came up last. I saw the ram pushing westward, northward, and southward, so that no animal could withstand him, nor was there any that could deliver from his hand, but he did according to his will and became great. According to the spirit-based interpretation, the ram symbolizes the realms of Medo-Persia, representing authoritarianism, with its two horns signifying absolute monarchy and communism. The first horn of the ram. Throughout history, absolute monarchs fulfilled much of this prophecy. Claiming divine right, they ruled with unchecked power, their authority unquestioned, because they controlled entire nation with little to no opposition. They became great, just as the vision foretold. The higher horn that came up last. According to the vision, the horn of the ram that appeared last represents communism. This interpretation is based on the fact that communism did not emerge until 1917, whereas absolute monarchy has existed since ancient times. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, only a few communist nations remain, including China and North Korea, both of which possess nuclear weapons. Along with these nations, Russia, a former communist state now under authoritarian rule, also has the potential to disrupt global stability. This is why the horn is depicted as higher or more powerful. Furthermore, communism is directly linked to the beginning of the end times, the period in which God appointed this prophecy to be understood. In Daniel chapter 8 verse 17, the angel Gabriel instructed the prophet Daniel, saying, "Understand that the vision pertains to the time of the end." In fact, communism, which emerged with the Russian Revolution, coincided with the signing of the Balfour Declaration, supported by the British government in 1917. This declaration laid the groundwork for the establishment of the State of Israel, a pivotal event that Bible scholars and theologians recognize as marking the beginning of the end times. It is also worth noting that the Russian Revolution and the signing of the Balfour Declaration took place during World War I, an event of biblical proportion that many consider as the beginning of the end time. The vision of the goat. Daniel chapter 8, verse 5 to 7. As I was considering, suddenly a male goat came from the west across the surface of the whole earth without touching the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. Then he came to the ram that had two horns, which I had seen standing beside the river, and ran at him with furious power. And I saw him confronting the ram. He was moved by rage against him, attacked the ram, and broke his two horns. There was no power in the ram to withstand him, but he cast him down to the ground and trampled him, and there was no one that could deliver the ram from his hand. In this vision, the goat, which represented the realm of Greece, can be understood as symbolizing democracy, a system that originated in Greece. The prophecy foretells that although authoritarianism initially dominated, democracy would suddenly arise from the West, often spreading without direct military confrontation. Hence, it crossed the surface of the whole earth without touching the ground. And as democratic principles took root worldwide, challenging and ultimately toppling authoritarian regimes. The goat's notable horn, the United States. A striking aspect of this vision is the presence of a notable horn on the goat, which symbolizes the United States of America. Why the United States? The vision itself provides clues leading to this conclusion. The horn is called the first king of Greece, signifying the leader of democracy, a role the United States has fulfilled in the modern era. Positioned between the eyes of the goat, the horn appeared between two eras of democracy, ancient and modern. Indeed, the United States appeared between the two eras. Moreover, no other nation has championed democracy as fervently or at such great cost as the United States, earning its precedence the title, the leader of the free world. Thus, this vision strongly suggests that the United States is the horn of the goat leading the charge in defending and advancing the cause of democracy worldwide. The vision unfolding in world history. History reveals that the vision of the prophet Daniel's of the goat and the ram has been unfolding right before our eyes. Specifically, since 1917, the beginning of the end times period, democracy has steadily gained ground against authoritarianism. In alignment with Daniel's vision, democracy, the goat, will ultimately break the powers, the horns, of authoritarianism, the ram, signaling democracy's triumph over oppressive rule. Consequently, as this vision suggests, most nations still under authoritarian rule will eventually transition to democracy. Thus, the world is moving toward a predominantly democratic future as foretold by Daniel's vision. Looking ahead. By understanding the prophetic vision of the goat and the ram in light of this interpretation, we can gain deeper insights into the current state of world politics as well as the meaning behind King Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the statue and the prophet Daniel's vision of the four beasts. God willing, we will delve deeper into these topics in future videos. If you gained something from this video, please support this ministry by liking and sharing the video and by subscribing to the channel. You can also make a much needed donation on the ministry's website. Until next time, my friends, may God bless you. Let your light shine.